Nosipho, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a bit different because I got home from work, school. As you guys can see, I didn't even change, but when I was kicking off my sneakers, I had a thought and I was like, hey babes, you've got a lot, a whole lot of sneakers. And I figured, hey, I've seen a lot of collection videos on the tube, a lot of perfume collection videos, a lot of handbag collection videos, a lot of high heel collection videos, a lot of which, or all of which, I don't have a lot of. But what I do have a lot of is a lot of sneakers. I'm looking down because they're all around my feet like my little children. So I figured, let me share my sneakers with you guys. So if you're interested in seeing the sneakers that I have, if you want to get a new pair of sneakers, I'm also going to be sharing some tips and tricks on how to buy sneakers online. And I'm going to be specifically linking the sneakers I have on South African websites so you can access them locally if you'd like to buy the same pair, because I do shop most of my sneakers online. So if you're interested in any of this, or if you just like watching collection videos, then do keep watching. Also, what is the road to 20k saying to a child? Nothing, I'm just being dramatic. I'm just about to hit 11k, so I'm nowhere near 20, but we're being optimistic. So please subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And yeah, pretty much that's it from me. So until the next clip, I love you all and God ever stay blessing you. Okay, so what I've done with the shot, maybe, is that you're framing. Okay, so I've made some space to put the pictures of the things that I want to show you and to show you guys the shoes properly. So don't wonder why I'm off center. You framing. Okay, now we can start. So I'm going to start with my most recent purchase, and these are my Fila Disruptors. I'm also going to show a video in my little frame space of me wearing the shoes so you guys can see them. So this pair of sneakers, effectively, they've just come back. So I really like these shoes. They're available in black and in white as well. I saw these on the gram on Ulungile Tabete, Ayanda Tabete's sister, and I knew I had to have them, so I went shopping for them and I found them. So these are the Fila Disruptors. So these are currently my favorite going out sneaker. The only thing about these shoes is that they're not very comfortable to wear for a long time, and then another thing about them is that they do run true to size. So when you order them online, you don't have to worry too much about whether or not they're going to fit you properly. If you're a size 4 and a true size 4, when you buy these, they'll fit you true to size, so you don't have to size up or to size down with these shoes, and they're a statement piece, and I really like these shoes. Next up, I have my Nike Cortez sneakers, and I have them in white and blue. I saw these ones on Simply Palesa on the gram as well. I also shop for a lot of my sneakers or sneaker ideas on the gram, and I went and bought these, and these are pretty much guys. If you've seen Indian people, most Indian people have Nike Cortezes, or a lot of Indian people wear Nike Cortezes. I would know because I live in a very Indian neighborhood, so everybody in this neighborhood has a shoe like this. So yeah, these are Nike Cortezes. They're also not the most comfortable shoes. They look really good on though. And then these shoes, because of the shape, they're quite narrow. You need to size up, because I'm a size 4 and I had to get these in a size 5 because I got the size 4 and then the size 4 didn't fit me very well, and then I had to return it and then get a size 5. And it was tricky because I wore them going out of the store, so I literally had to come home and wash the bottom of the shoes so that they'd be clean so I could take them back and then get a size 5. So if you're ordering these online, you'd probably want to size up, because if you do order your exact size and you have wider feet or broad base feet, they might run a little bit small and be uncomfortable, especially here in the front by the toe area. Which is why, as you guys can see, these shoes don't even have creases, because I've literally worn them like 3 times max, and still, even with a size 5, they're not the most comfortable shoes. So if you're looking for something comfortable for gym and stuff like that, these are not the shoes for you. Definitely not the shoes for you. These are more statement piece shoes. Next up, we have the Nike Lunar Charge sneakers, and these are also very comfortable shoes, great for the gym because the sole is smooth, so they're great for indoor workouts. And because of the material, the soft sock-like material, which a lot of my sneakers have, they're very comfortable, and these run true to size. So if you want to buy a size 4 in this shoe, you're going to be an exact size 4. You're not going to have to worry about sizing up, and because of the material, again, you're not going to have to worry about sizing up. They're good to wear in the summertime, the wintertime, all the time, because the material is quite breathable for the summer, and then it's actually pretty warm for the winter as well. So I really like these shoes, and yeah, for indoor exercise especially. So if you're a gym bunny looking for some new sneakers, you should try these out. And they're pretty, man. They look really good, and they're available in quite a few ranges of colors. I'll look up the colors and maybe include them if I'm feeling extra. But these are really, really nice sneaks. I love these, and yeah, just saw these on Superbalist and I had to have them. So Nike Lunar Charge. Next up on the list, we have my Bonangs. My Bonang shoes, because I literally saw these on Bonang. She was still dating AKA at the time, and they were going on holiday somewhere, or they were going on a trip somewhere, and she was sitting in business class wearing some loose jumpsuit and these sneakers, and I literally saw these and I had to have them. I had to have them. Like, yo guys, I searched for these sneakers, searched for them, and I eventually found them online. So these sneakers are my Bonang shoes, one of my favorite sneakers as well, because they're quite unique and they have a really cool design on them. And these are the New Balance NCAP 530s, yeah, ENCAP 530s, and the New Balance 530s are just generally a very creative shoe style. So all of the different colors that they have some sort of cool print on them and all of that stuff. So I love these. And then these ones I had to get in the size 5, like I was saying. I had to have them, and when I tried to shop for them, there were no sizes left, and there was only a size 5 left. So even though I'm a size 4, I bought a size 5, and this shoe is a little bit loose on me, so I have to wear 2 pairs of secret socks to kind of make it fit a bit more snug. So this shoe also runs very true to size. So if you're a size 4, order a true size 4. If you're a size 5, order a true size 5, because it's going to run big. It's got a lot of room, and it's a bit of a heavy shoe. So if you want to use it for gym, that's a good idea. For running, not so much, because it's not very light. So these, I would also just peg them as very fashion shoes, really. But I mean, you could use them for working out if you want to as well. But yeah, these are my Bonang shoes. Next up, we have another Khali buy where I was looking at shoes on the gram. I saw these on Nomza Mombasa. These are the Fanti Avids. So these are the new, or one of the new Fanti Rollout shoes. So it's one of those shoes that look like those Asian Coco shoes, you know, like all the Asians wear these really high platform shoes that don't really make any sense to anybody, but they make perfect sense to me, because I really love shoes like this. And boy, am I glad that I bought these shoes, boy, because they're really, really comfortable. These are my most worn pair of shoes at the moment. I really wear these all the time with everything, which is quite crazy, because they have this highlights and neon green lime color on them, so they don't particularly match with everything that I wear, but they definitely are very, very comfortable. And yeah, because they have breathing space, also some stretchy material, and it's just a great shoe. I really, really like these shoes. And they also run true to size. So if you're a size 4, again, sock material in the front, making it even more comfortable, more leisure. So if you want to wear these out for a full day, I've worn these shoes on most of my calls, so like 24-hour calls, 18-hour calls, and my feet don't feel really tired or painful afterwards, because there's enough support in the heel of the shoe. So these shoes are a vibe, and they look good as well to wear with like mini skirts, or hey man, anything that you want to wear them with. I love these shoes, and I suggest that if you're looking for a comfortable pair, you buy them. However, these shoes are pricey, and these shoes I got at a discounted price. I got them at 40% off, so I waited for them to go on sale. And especially because they are irregular, unique shoes, I knew that they wouldn't run out of sizes, because people don't tend to gravitate towards shoes like this. So yeah, if you're looking for a comfortable inside gym shoe, you could run in these as well. Yeah, you could definitely run in these as well. So a running shoe, gym shoe, Fanti Avids, maybe your best friend. Okay, so this is another pair of Fanti shoes. I just don't remember the name of these shoes particularly at all. I went to the Puma Factory in, I can't remember where it is, I'll have to look it up, but I pretty much went looking for sneakers on sale. Like I said, I'm a sneakerhead, so I literally just drove there to look for on sale sneakers, and I was willing to buy anything, and this is what I came up with. So this was when the first Fanti Rollout came out with the shoes that had like the really high front flap. and I couldn't find those ones specifically, and I found these ones and I thought they were close enough for me, and I really love these as well. They're quite comfortable, also have a high heel because all of this is the heel of the shoe, so your foot or the heel of your foot sits on all of this, so they're very, very comfortable. However, I don't think they're very great for running outside, but for indoor sports and for indoor running, they're definitely a vibe. And yeah, they're quite warm, so for winter as well, because they're cuffed all the way, they're a good idea. And I really like these shoes. Very fashionable as well, I think. And if you have thin ankles, you know, this is also a tip. If you're a girl that has thin ankles and you suffer from your legs looking like chicken legs, a good idea is to always buy something that has a high cuff. So like Nike Air Forces or these Fenty Puma shoes, or even with heels, buy things with a big buckle that covers your ankle, because that always makes your legs look a lot thicker than they actually are, and it stops you looking like a walking chicken. So definitely consider things with higher things up by your ankle, and buckles if you're a girl that suffers from thinner ankles than everybody else. We don't all have the blessed beautiful cankles, so just another fashion tip, I suppose. Next up, we have my super pink, matching with my outfit, Nike Flex Runs. So these are running shoes, very, very comfortable running shoes. Also come in crazy colors. There's also like a lime green color, and I mean, these shoes are also very, very comfortable, also true to size. Maybe a bit too true to size. I think with these shoes, especially if you want to run in them, you'd probably consider getting a half size up. So I'm a size 4 and I have these in an exact size 4, and I think I'd appreciate a 4.5, because the front part, as you guys can see, is a bit narrow, and it's also like stiff material. So when you run, your feet do tend to swell because you have like a lot of blood flow, increased blood flow throughout your body, so your feet tend to swell. So if your shoes fit too snug like these ones tend to when you run, it becomes quite uncomfortable, and then I'm a and all of that stuff. So with these shoes, you might just want to go a half size up. So I think these are kind of the shoes that you probably want to buy in store rather than online, so you can fit them, and so you can get a half size, because online in the stores that I've come across in South Africa, there aren't really many people that have half sizes, if any. So it probably would be a good idea for you to buy these in store. But they're comfortable shoes, very pretty to look at as well, crazy colors. So if you're a colorful person looking for running shoes and inside gym shoes, definitely take a look at the Flex Runs. And also they're quite a reasonable price, so Flex Runs are pretty much everybody's piece of cake. Next up, we have my Nike Air Max Thea Ultras. So these are Air Maxes. So obviously, if you know sneakers, you already know Air Maxes can be quite pricey. But the reason why I was willing to splurge on these ones, firstly, look at them. They're cute, man. These are really cute shoes. But besides that, they have this breathable sock material. It's such a crazy material, as you guys can see. It's a beautiful material, crazy breathable, very, very comfortable. So I really wanted a shoe like this, a very socky shoe, and a shoe that I could wear in summer and not feel my feet get really, really hot in. And I just like them because of how they looked. So these are the Air Max Thea Ultras, because I wanted to get Air Maxes, but I didn't want the original Air Max because that one is really, really stiff and can get painful over time. Mkuku like it's half-face ne. Now All Stars, those are shoes that I don't own. Well, I obviously don't own Toughies anymore because I'm not in high school. But All Stars I don't own because like when it's really, really hot, those shoes get extremely hot. When it's crazy cold, they get very, very cold, and then your feet get suffocated in the shoe, and I really, really don't like shoes like that. So these very, very breathable, not kuku type shoes. So yeah, these are definitely a vibe. So if you have money to splurge on and you're looking for very, very comfortable running shoes as well as gym shoes, the Air Max Thea Ultras are a good alternative to the conventional Air Max. Like it really baffles me when I see people exercising or gymming in legit Air Maxes. Those shoes are very uncomfortable. So if you want an actual running shoe or gym shoe and not a fashion shoe, which is what I would peg the original Air Maxes being, then definitely check out the Thea Ultras or just the Flyknit version of the Air Max. Next up, we have one of my favorite pairs of sneakers, although I've borrowed the laces to another pair of shoes. These are my Adidas NMDs, and this was the original drop, so it was that one that everybody didn't have. This was like a limited edition color. It's not anymore. It's available for pretty much anybody to buy now, which defeats the purpose of it being limited edition. But I really vibe with these shoes, and like I said, I borrowed the laces to another pair of shoes, so don't mind them being laceless. They just have normal black laces. But these shoes are crazy comfortable because the whole shoe isogisi basically. So as you guys can see, this is a sock through and through. So if you have fat feet, feet that don't really like sneakers, chubby feet, pig feet, then NMD is definitely the way for you to go, babes. So I really like these shoes. Also available in a variety of colors. I firstly got these because they were limited edition, but then I also got these because they were black, and black pretty much goes with everything. I haven't worn these in a while though, because I honestly have quite a few pairs of shoes to choose from, and as you guys can see, it's evidenced by the fact that I have no laces on them. But I really love these, and I mean, they are a very cool go-to, or a good go-to. Also very comfortable, and they have like this spongy kind of heel, so when you step with them on the ground, you do feel like the sponge or the recoil effect. So they're really crazy comfortable shoes to wear for a long period of time. So if you're looking for comfortable shoes, running gym shoes, also just nice fashion shoes, then definitely check out the NMDs, especially because they have a very wide variety in these specific shoes. Next up, we have a random pair of Nike sneakers that my mom got me. I don't even know what the name of these sneakers are, but they're also quite reasonably priced, and they're also very comfortable and paper light. So if you want a very nice running shoe, or a shoe that you can run really long distances in, that isn't gonna weigh your feet down, this is a good choice of shoe. Yeah, they really are crazy light. They feel like paper, and they're also very pretty shoes. They're very similar to the Thea Vapor, the Nike Thea Ultras, Air Max Ultras. Yeah, they're very similar to those in color and in shape as well. So if you don't want to splurge that much money on that shoe and you want a similar shaped shoe, then this one is a good option too. So the last two pairs of shoes is the exact same pair of shoes, and I've got three pairs actually. I'm just going to show you in this video because I love them quite exceptionally. And these are my for the babies shoes, aka everybody's shoes at the moment, and pretty much I'm a coco lawa. Like, these are soccer cocks, so soccer boots. I'm a coco, as you guys can see at the bottom, or I'm a cox, hey, whatever, you get the concept. So these are the Nike Vapor Maxes, and these I'm pretty sure you guys have seen on the gram. Everybody's got them, everybody wants them, everybody loves them, and that's because they're really cute shoes and they're unique, very comfortable. These shoes are a vibe. I don't think I need to convince anybody that they're a vibe. However, pricey as a mofo. So if you really want these, you better be getting them because you really like them, and I wouldn't advise you getting them in crazy colors like this, especially if you want to wear them often and want to wear them with many different outfits, and you don't have the budget to buy more than one pair. So if you want to buy a single pair, probably keep to like the black color or that nudish color that you can wear, or that can be multi-purpose, and not these neon pink bright colors, because this may be quite limiting, especially for a shoe that costs as much as these shoes do. Then the last pair that I'm showing you guys is another for the babies, and this is just my Vapor Maxes in a different shade, like just a solid pink shade, that I also saw on the gram. I actually think I saw these on Mihlali, if I'm not mistaken. I saw these on somebody's Instagram, and I really like them, so I went out and got this color as well. And then I also have them in black, like I said, a solid safe color that you can wear with many different outfits and many different things. And also these shoes, breathable, knit fabric, or the stretchy sock-like fabric, so they definitely run true to size. So if you're a size 4, get a size 4. It's gonna fit you snug, and they never get really uncomfortable when you wear them over long periods. And like I said, the base makes for a very comfortable shoe. So yeah, pretty much that's it with my sneakers. I don't even know how many pairs of sneakers I showed you guys at this point. But yeah, these are all the sneakers that I'm going to show you guys for now. If you want a part 2 of this video, or if you want a different version of this video with different stuff, then do let me know and I'll definitely film that for you guys. But pretty much that's it for my sneaker breakdown. And now we're going to head into the tips and tricks about sneaker buying and sneaker hunting. So with my purchasing of sneakers, mainly I shop online for my sneakers, and I shop on Anatomy Store, I shop on Superbalist, and I also shop on Shelf Life. Those are my main sneaker shopping platforms. And obviously, like in store, like Total Sports and Cross Trainer, and I can't remember any others, but yeah, I'll either shop online or in store. So you can see that like my main shopping activity is online. So how I know what size to buy though, or have known what size to buy, is because I pretty much in my collection have at least 1 or 2 sneakers from each brand of shoe, so I know what size my foot is in Adidas, or what size I run in Adidas, in Nike, in Puma, not Balenciaga and Louis Vuitton because I don't own those and I can't afford those, but pretty much the ones that I can afford and that I have, I know what size I wear in those brands. So when I shop online, I know the specific texture and the specific shape of shoe, I wear this specific size. So if you're a first-time buyer, I would advise that you go to a store, Total Sports Cross Trainer, and fit some shoes so you know what size you run in the different brands and in the different styles that the brand has. Because if you're a size 4 in like a sock fit shoe, and then in the stiffer shoes like the Air Maxes now, you're a size 5, you're going to buy a size 4 and it's going to be very uncomfortable and not fit you very well. So it's very wise for you to go fit different shapes of shoes as well, so you know exactly what size you run in, so when you order online you don't have any problems. So when it comes to buying timelessly or saving money online, is most of the sneakers that I own, or most of the sneakers that I have, I've bought on sale. So I don't particularly buy things straight off the bat when they're full price, except for my Vapor Maxes. Those ones I bought at their full price because I really wanted the shoes and they just weren't going on sale because they're very popular, and they're still not on sale now because they're very popular. I eventually had to buy them at their full price. So if I want something or want the shoe really badly and I'm willing to spend the coin, then I'll buy it at the full price. But with my Fenty Avids, for instance, when the Fenty Avids came out about 2 months ago, they were 3,000 Rand and that was the full price. And I put them in my wish list, or my wish list basket on Superbalist, and waited for them to go on sale. And then closer to the time that I thought that they were going to go on sale, I put them in my basket. So I actually went and clicked my size and put them in my basket. Because when you shop online, if you put an item in your basket, it eventually comes on hold, or it becomes an on hold item. And then when it's an on hold item, nobody else can click on the size and buy the size before you've bought it. So that's another way of reserving the shoe until you can afford to pay for it, or until you want to pay for it. Or if the shoe's already on sale now, so I wait for the sales and then buy my items when they're on sale, save my size in the wish list, and then also opt for notifications when sales do happen on the different platforms. So I go and check my Superbalist app, my shelf life when there is a sale. Shelf life, I'm subscribed, or I follow them on Twitter, so when they announce their sales, I'll then go and check on the website for the thing that I've put in my basket, or the thing that I favorited for a future purchase. So once I've already wishlisted the items or put them in my basket, and now pretty much it's sale time and I want to purchase the item and I don't have money, so this is what I call my wait till I get my money right option, where pretty much what I do is I go through the entire checkout process. So you purchase the item off the website, and then it sends you a message saying you have purchased this XZ item, and then at the bottom it says you have 5 days to pay. This is pretty much using Superbalist as an example. So since you have 5 days to pay for the item, even if it's the 20th and when you 25 and you haven't holad yet, you can still pay for the item within the time that you want to make the purchase. So if you already have selected the item, it's sale time, and you don't have money, you can purchase the item off the site and then keep it on reserve until you can afford to pay for it, and then you pay for the item and you get your pair of sneakers. So pretty much my options is wait till I get my money right option. That's how I pay for my shoes when I haven't got the money yet. Then wish listing items and putting them in my basket, and then also turning on the notifications from the different sites so I know exactly when they're having sales so I can buy the shoes. And then also just choose maybe items that are not as popular and items that are a bit unique, because those items rarely ever go out of stock, and eventually the site in general will have a sale, and then the item that you want will go on sale, and then you can purchase it that way. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me and my little sneaker haul, sneaker show you guys my shoes video. And if you enjoy videos like this, let me know. I had fun making it because I really like my sneakers, and somebody's calling me because I really like my sneakers and I loved sharing them with you guys. So if you like it, give it a thumbs up, and also comment down below which one is your favorite pair of sneakers. What kind of sneakers would you buy, and would you guys spend as much money on a pair of sneakers as I do? Let me know. So yeah, until the next video guys, I love you all so much. Thank you for supporting me, and God ever stay blessing you.